I was just trying to communicate, guys.
Listen to the song. Fuck, I forgot it starts with that.
I keep thinking it's you every time.
Yeah. Pump that fist, bitch. Take it to the streets. Oh, God. To the streets.
Your voice has changed.
You don't know what to do. So many arms.
Making up words now.
Was that it?
Right, center,
Oh,
right,
I was just telling directions
left,
and
center,
cheat codes
right,
and videos.
center,
Welcome
center,
back,
right.
everybody.
I don't know what to do anymore.
You wait for
I
the
just
finale,
want
though.
to look to the streets, go to the streets, go to the streets, go to the streets, go to the streets.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Wanger Show.
Yeah, another one. That, of course, was the prequel to the song from last week. The so many arms, so many legs, fuck him in the ass.
Did you clip that one out? So many legs, so many arms, so many arms, so many legs, so many legs, so many arms, so many arms, so many legs, so many legs. I picture a spider.
You in the ass.
I picture a spider. Ass.
Fuck you in the ass. Fuck you in the ass.
You guys want to hear that one? Go to last week's show. This is episode 151.
151. The Mew episode.
Woo!
Man, I did it.
Mew, Mewtwo, Mewtwo, 3. I don't know where
So
I'm
many
going
legs.
with that. Oh, we're back here, ladies and germs. Ladies and germs. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Had good Patreon section? Good times?
okay.
Fun times?
Did
Huh?
all right,
Huh?
yeah.
Get fucked up?
I had a great time till Cody ruined my bit. So
Yeah.
Explain what
It's,
happened.
it's,
Or
do
we
Patreon
have to?
section.
Do we have
Okay,
to explain it?
Patreon section.
I don't
Patreon.
think we
You
have
have to follow us
to.
on Patreon. You can find out what happened there. You a little bitter or you okay? You
Nah,
good?
I'm okay.
You can be good for the show?
I'm fine.
Yeah? Get
Let's
some
start
Trace,
the show.
from Three Locos. What is it? Trace Comas?
Trace Comas.
Let's get some Trace Comas up in here and
You guys
get
ever had a
fucked.
Four Loco?
One. I had Uno Loco.
I don't think I've had a full one. I might have taken a sip. You know what I'm saying? Someone's got one like, you want some of this shit? I'm like, yeah, let me try that.
No, you gotta say, I'll take a sip.
I'll take a sip. You know. But
Cody, a
Try
little.
it.
I haven't really dabbled.
This is your dad who's like, try this, boy.
Try this, bitch. That's what it said to me, and I was like, all right. Yeah.
I got
Give you a
this
Yoda
for
because
Christmas.
Oh, he's pouring shots here. Get some more Trace Comas.
Trace Comas. We're
All right.
really milking out this advertisement here.
We're
for
just
these
going
guys.
until we run out of the bottle, basically. We only drink this.
Do you
on
ever
our
drink
show.
it outside of the show?
No, I don't drink by myself. What am I, an animal?
What?
An animal?
Enamel?
I think you were saying enabled. The fuck on there?
You okay? You guys don't drink by yourself? It's fun. Come on, guys. Some of my best ideas I've ever written down are from me drunk writing.
Actually,
Oh, it's the
I some of the scripts I've written for the Wangers
Yeah.
stuff, it's
Yeah.
been with a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I always do a coffee. I had.
Oh, you're
that's-
responsible.
you're one of
Cody
those-
and Brian are throwing their lives away. Me, and I'm just, you know.
Oh, all your ideas are on the surface.
Yeah.
You don't need to
No,
release
stimulating
them.
my brain.
So this was funny.
What? Oh,
Thank you.
sorry.
All right. So yesterday, Amber and I watched Prisoners, and it's the first time she's ever seen it. You know, it's my favorite movie of the decade. So I watched it. It was a good time. And what happened was I watched a little video essay after the fact.
Did you do the little dance while you were doing your tip?
Well, why?
I watched
Why are you doing that?
2020.
the video essay here.
New year, new
Anyway,
me. New year, me.
yeah.
I'm trying to find the words what
Play
to
some
say
Hawaiian
without
music.
fucking up. So we
Fuck
watched
you in the
a
ass.
so we watch a little video essay on
Right.
it, and it like, depicts everything that's going on, like
Yeah.
Denis Villeneuve.
But is
and
it a good one or is it like
it's great.
ending explained?
No. It's actually
What was
like
that dance?
That's a side
that's
thing.
me.
This
It's
is
the
all
Hawaiian dance.
Our thumbnails just have to be us doing the freaking dance here. Yeah.
So this guy's just basically breaking down the hard themes that are in the movie. It's really good in
I love
detail.
themes. Love me some
And-
themes. What is the themes of Prisoners?
There's like religion, it's mazes and shit.
Oh, there's
Mazes
religion.
and shit.
Yeah, it's like deep religion.
You know that
Religious
theme,
undertone.
mazes.
I remember learning about that back in 9th grade. Yeah.
It's a good theme.
Oh, yeah. Mazes.
About how mazes,
Yeah.
about how mazes are
Puzzle.
puzzle and
You
trying to
guys
figure
remember
it
reading
out.
To Kill a Mockingbird and the mazes and shit theme popped up? You're
So
like,
anyways,
that's what that's about.
Amber,
Oh, yeah.
Amber's watching it with me, and at one point she's like, "How come you and Cody don't write your scripts like this?" I'm like,
Hey!
oh shit!
What do
Fuck you in
mean?
the ass.
Like good?
No, just like with that much like they're bringing up a bunch of deep cuts from religion about like pagan.
never read the Bible.
Pagan religion and all this shit.
Can't do that, Amber.
Can't do it if I never read it.
religious, okay?
It was just funny.
Sorry, I'm not a good writer.
I was like, oh, we
compared
tried
to-
to.
Sorry, I can't write the Lord's words. Okay.
Sorry, I can't put mazes themes in my scripts.
See the theme of mazes. Did you imagine the director in
I'm
the
sorry, my
interview?
scripts have one direction and not multiple different directions you can go and get lost.
Could you imagine the director is like, yeah, the theme of mazes.
Yeah.
It's hard to get out of them. Yeah. But yeah, that was that was funny.
So she watched the whole. She likes to learn about it too. Like she doesn't just watch a movie.
I don't think she had a choice. I had the remote and I fucking put it on.
She's like,
She
what
was
are we
just,
watching?
she was
Oh,
laying
okay.
down. She's like, fuck, enough. So I just put it on.
I did
after
the same
fact.
thing because with Laura, my girlfriend, I watched The Witch.
Yeah.
And then she didn't really understand. I was like, I got to watch a video on it. She's like, no, I'm done with The Witch. I didn't like The Witch.
That's great. It's just nice because they point out tiny little things.
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
like that you don't really fully pay attention to. I think that's what it was. So like one of the examples is Hugh Jackman's character is obviously very religious. The opening scene is him saying the Our Father right before he kills a deer. There's a cross that's hanging in his truck the whole time, like, and he's a carpenter. So like tiny little things like that. Yeah, he's Jesus. But
Great writing.
Yeah,
there.
that's great writing.
But Amber loves that.
Why don't you
when-
put some Jesus references in
yeah,
your
come on,
script?
Cody. Why don't you have some carpenters be your
yeah,
characters?
why don't you walk
huh?
on water, you
Yeah,
bitch?
come on.
So it
Turn
like
water into wine.
when
Brian
Hugh
can drink it while he's writing.
When Hugh Jackman is doing, like, when he's fine and the kids haven't been kidnapped yet, the cross is just normal. It's in frame. But there's at a point when they're kind of at their lowest, and the cross is now like turned while it's driving, and it's like moving, like it's on its side. So it's like cool little
Is that
symbolism.
writing or directing?
Yeah,
That's
I was
what
gonna say.
like.
Production design.
It's more so like the director because he didn't write the script. Denis
Yeah.
Villeneuve.
He doesn't
somebody
write
else.
any of his stuff, right?
I don't think so.
like
Maybe
so
he's
either.
he's a Fincher.
He barely speaks English.
Or a
is what
me.
he does.
No, he speaks English. He's French Canadian. There's a lot of
I mean,
English.
to
A lot of
knock
French
on-
people
yeah.
speak English.
He's good. He's good at director. But doesn't Jake Gyllenhaal have a cross on his around his neck?
He has a symbol on his neck that means something. It has something to do with mazes. And he wears what do you call
trapped
it? He
or
wears
something,
he wears like a Freemason ring and
Mm.
tattoos and the blinking. I don't know what the blinking just was. Fucking Jake Gyllenhaal, fucking being awesome as fuck.
Cody's got it.
Yeah.
You should write a script where Cody just blinks
That's my favorite
over and over
in that movie where he's just like in Paul Dano's face and he's just
Yeah.
blinking right in front of him.
Once you start doing it, you can't stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so try that at
You gotta
home.
do
Don't
it
try
these
that
good.
at home. Ugh. Okay.
Cody's actually doing Morse code to everybody that's watching this
like,
episode.
please help.
Save me.
Stuck in a
What was
maze.
that? Did you play? Oh, did you whisper or did you play
I
sound?
said, "Oh, that's awesome."
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great movie. It
It
fucking
is.
holds
It's
up.
pretty good.
It's fantastic.
Best Denis Villeneuve movie.
It's my favorite. I think his best is Prisoners.
That's like what I asked.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
like-
Oh, because I
else
was
you got?
thinking
He's
of
got Sicario.
Arrival's like right up there
I
with
still haven't
it.
seen that. That's the only one I haven't
Sicario's really great.
seen. What is the
I
one
love me
insane-
some Blade Runner 2049.
Blade
I
Runner
like that. I
2049
liked
is fucking
I think
bonkers.
Prisoners might be his best.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I loved Enemy.
Enemies out there.
Didn't see that.
And I haven't seen his early work that I'm sure a bunch of film snobs are
Incendies
like, you haven't seen Incendies?
And
Adam Scott.
the
Adam
fucking
Adam Scott. Adam Scott. We both called him Adam Scott right there, like in agreement. Yes, Adam Scott.
Smith.
There you go.
Adam Smith is
You
what
were
we're
yes
trying to
ending
say.
me.
Yeah,
Adam
geez.
Scott, that film snob. That
Adam
son of a
Smith
bitch.
loves Incendies. That's a
And
good
the other one. I was telling you about the other one.
I forgot what it was. I don't listen to anything you say.
No, you don't. It's the school shooting one, like the Canadian school shooting one.
That's not Incendies?
No, that's shit. I forget the name of it, but something. Not the Massacre. It's Montreal, Canada. What the hell is the
Called
fucking
Montreal.
I'm going to look this up as soon as Brian figure out what Brad Pitt's character's name
Oh,
was.
it's Will
on Friends.
Colbert.
Oh, okay.
Will?
Will Colbert.
Will!
In Friends. That was Patreon section, right? We talked about Brad
Patreon.
Pitt being in Friends.
So hot.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt or Leo?
Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pitt all day.
Yeah.
Wait, Pitt or what'd you say?
I said Pitt all day.
Pitt all day.
Get me in that pit and dig me out.
Which one of those films, bud? There's
Oh, it's-
August 32nd.
Polytechnic.
Polytechnique?
Technique? Polytechnique?
Mm,
Because that's the.
Polytechnique?
Like Cal Poly?
I think
poly
that's
and
like
then
the
the word
name of the
technique.
school that it that happened when.
Probably.
Brutal shit.
Guys, I saw 3 movies this past week.
Whoa! Did you see Jojo Rabbit? Because I did.
I guess we're talking about Jojo Rabbit, I guess.
Did you see it?
I
Was that one of the
That was
three?
one of his
No,
top 10
it
of the
was in
year.
my top 10 like 3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't listen to anything that
Oh,
we're
I saw
saying
Jojo
either.
Rabbit. It's fucking
Man.
great. What'd you think
No,
about
by all
it?
means, continue to talk about it, Christian. Yeah.
No, go ahead. What movies did you see?
No, we'll talk about Jojo Rabbit. It's already on the table. It's on everyone's mind. Let's talk about Jojo Rabbit.
It's pretty good.
I saw The Lighthouse. Brian, what'd you
You did? Oh, fuck you. What'd you think?
Brian, what do you want?
No, you guys talk about your Lighthouse.
Brian, please talk about something.
Is it
our
on
Lighthouse.
Amazon?
I'd rather not talk about The Lighthouse.
It's on Amazon.
No,
Yeah.
you guys.
Come on.
I want to hear about JoJo Rabbit.
I want to talk about penis references. Come on.
That wasn't a giant fan. Want to talk about something else?
Oh, you
yeah,
were?
yeah, talk about something else.
Oh, you
Please,
wanna
for
talk
the love
shit
of
on the
God,
movie?
He did the witch.
Talk
though,
about
right?
what you... What? I like The Witch.
He did the witch. The same guy.
Oh, yeah.
did the
What's
witch.
too out there for you? You liked Enemy, but you didn't like Lighthouse?
I'm just...
Oh,
I
okay.
don't talk about it too
I
much.
was in the same
Brian,
boat. It was
you
in my
wanna
top 10.
So you went to a screening of JoJo Rabbit, Christian?
Yes.
With a Q&A afterwards with Taika Waititi?
Yes, it was. It was really awkward and hilarious
Why with him?
because his humor is perfect.
It's dry. and
It's so
very-
fucking dry,
Yeah, yeah.
and like there were just so many moments where it was just like dead silent. But like I didn't see it because I was doing audio for it when I was working it, and I could just like see in my mind just his smile like after he does something and he's fucking around the entire time.
But it's
So
still
great.
funny. It's not like it's.
Oh, no,
it's only funny to
Fucking,
him.
you were
It's
cutting it today. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
There's
you
just a lot of the
hysterical.
humor is in the pause.
So you-
like the 5 seconds of just like...
got the silence.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
So you saw the movie too? You were there for the screening?
No, I was not. Yeah,
you
can't
still
talk
haven't seen
about
it?
No.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I think it was my top 2.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
think?
it's a good movie.
You can't remember your top 2?
I don't remember.
I can't remember mine. I don't think
Yeah,
you
what
have it.
you give me shit?
One was
Hey, get off my
1917.
fucking
Number
back,
2 was
Cody.
Paddleton, of course. Yeah, come on.
I almost watched that too, but I watched New Girl instead.
God damn it. Really?
So close.
A show from 2011 you decided to watch.
I put Paddleton in my queue. Just haven't watched
Those
it yet.
still exist?
Where there's
Yeah.
a queue?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I got like Before I Wake in there, The Irishman. Still haven't watched those.
Irishman is so boring.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, Jojo Rabbit, it's a great movie.
do you agree with Scarlett Johansson's Oscar nomination?
Yeah, I think she's great.
She's fucking great in the
She's
movie.
really, really
right?
good.
I feel
I
like
have-
everyone is great in the movie.
I think because she got it supporting for that and then lead for Marriage, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming?
yes,
Okay.
yes. So
Um,
people are upset. Why did you give Scarlett Johansson 2
Yeah.
nominations?
Because she's fucking phenomenal.
She was
She's
great.
really, really good.
What film blogger was that, Brian? That, you were
That
just
was the
doing
guy who, what you give Scarlett Johansson 2 nominations
Okay.
when there's multiple guys. you
What a
can give-
year she's had.
Yeah. What a year Scarlett Johansson's had.
Just repeat everything I say. She's phenomenal.
Let's just repeat everything he says. All right, that's enough.
I
She's
heard
great.
everything you said.
But
Yeah, she's great. The kids are fucking great. Humor is amazing. I think it's my favorite of his that he's done over Thor and What We Do in the Shadows.
wow.
I haven't seen Flight of the Conchords. I know he did that.
Well, that's a show.
he do that?
That's a
not
TV show. Yeah, I think he directed
He
that.
probably directed a couple.
Really?
episodes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Learn new things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I haven't seen the What We Do in the Shadows show, but it's my favorite thing that he's done outside of a.
I wasn't a huge fan of What We Do in the Shadows. I don't know if that humor just wasn't with me.
Brian.
Is that one of your
that's
top?
that's like
That's a great comedy.
I like.
Is it?
Yes.
All right.
That's like
all-timer.
peak New Zealand him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a New Zealand film, so I don't know
Yeah.
if that's like much of a difference, but
I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't in the right. I was just like, I know that kind of humor, but I don't know. Maybe I wasn't.
get
paying,
it.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention or something. I was just like, I don't remember anything of it.
I love that he has not the balls, but he has the confidence to write, direct, star, and produce. Just like be in it all.
All his
like,
stuff.
Like I don't know if he's like I don't know him as a person, obviously, so I don't know if he's like truly confident or maybe self conscious. So he just throws himself out there.
Maybe.
But he did a TED talk and he talked about like humor, and the way he kind of talked about it was just fucking amazing.
What would you guys talk about in TED Talk if you had one?
How my life sucks.
How my body looks like shit in the mirror. Thanks, Cody.
It's not the way I thought it was gonna go. Okay.
Pledge to us on Patreon to find out what that means. Honest,
It's pretty obvious what that means. You guys are pretty straightforward. Anyway, what I was saying?
I don't know.
what would you talk about? I don't know.
I just thought
Podcast.
Writing?
when the TED movies came out, did they ever do a joke?
Like
doing
a TED Talk with
that's
Ted?
a missed,
That would be-
that's a missed
that'd be a dumb
opportunity.
joke.
Oh, come on.
That could have been it.
That,
could have been.
video would have gone viral. Just
It would've.
marketing,
It would've.
like marketing
That's
it.
an
would've.
easy video to do because
Yeah.
you don't shoot anything. It's all digital.
Yeah.
You shoot maybe like a fucking black room with
Well-
Ted on the thing.
Well, isn't Seth MacFarlane doing the whole voice and the movement of Ted?
I don't think he does the movement. I think
He was in the. You never seen the behind the scenes where
He's in an actual motion capture suit. For
yeah,
that?
Don't look at me. Don't
guys
fucking
never
say
seen
it.
You're white. You
Don't-
know.
Don't assume.
where he's like looking up at like a tennis ball or some shit. Like he's like on set.
Oh well, they can do that too. They just key it on. Just push a button.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, you talk about sound or comedy. How about that?
I would talk about that.
Yeah.
Like how to produce a podcast.
What voice is that, Brian?
Step 1. Push record.
Not even addressing the accent. Brave.
Nah,
like
I
it.
think
brave.
you gotta commit to it.
Yeah.
I think I would do like just the shit that we like, making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay.
Just making short films with a low budget and friends.
No budget.
Making stuff with your friends.
Yeah.
Friends.
And we buy food. The Teddy shoot we bought Del Taco.
Del Taco.
That was the budget.
Dollar.
Why don't we do a
Tacos.
TED Talk for Teddy? A Teddy Talk. Come on!
You're the writer.
Come
why don't you do
on!
it?
You're the fucking. You gotta take
That was a
charge
good
of
one.
that.
That was a good one.
That
No,
was a good one.
I was doing that because
We
you're
didn't do
saying
it.
we missed an opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was a good
All right,
point.
hold on. Say it.
So
set
in
it
my
up.
TED
Yeah,
Talk
let's do this again,
about
man.
sound bites
Yeah.
during comedy podcasts, you have to communicate.
You would exclude this part as from your reel.
All right, Brian. You fucking watched 3 movies. What did you
Three
watch?
movies.
Yeah.
I
Wait, let me guess.
No, wait. All right, you can guess.
Real quick, guys. I was watching ESPN News the other day.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Okay.
I have
ESPN.
two news
Disney
sports.
News.
Two news
ESPN
sports,
N?
guys. Yeah, ESPN Ooze, as I call it.
Oh, titties.
There were none of those involved. The first one was professional axe throwing. Guys, you know, like where you throw the axes at the wood.
Have you guys done that yet?
I haven't.
No.
I haven't.
Why
yet.
haven't we done that?
We should
white.
hang out more, guys.
Yeah.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, but they were like,
Oh, game night Friday maybe.
what the fuck?
This Friday? I
Yeah.
can do Friday.
All right. Can
Wait.
I don't ever want to go anymore, guys. All right, let's watch professional axe throwing.
So
Did
your
you
first
get
movie.
Monopoly yet, though?
Oh, I'll get it. I'll get Monopoly.
This fucking guy said, "You guys want? We should play Monopoly."
Fuck you if you don't want to play. I don't have it, by the way. But,
Like I don't have it.
you know, I just feel like shit. I was there for that game night.
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get Mrs. Monopoly. I'm gonna fucking woke this shit.
Is that
up.
a real thing?
That's a real.
I know
fucking
that's a
thing.
real
I've
game.
seen it at Target.
But there was a woman who's like describing it to her husband or somebody she's trying to sell it on. And she's like, in this one, women make more money because that's what it is. It's Mrs. Monopoly. But I don't know if she was joking or not.
No, that's a real thing. That's part of the rules.
The
yeah.
women make more money
when
Monopoly?
they pass go. I think they get like $250.
Cody, your feelings on that?
Oh, apparently there's. I'm gonna completely dodge this. Apparently there's another Monopoly game that's like the longer game.
There's a villain's Monopoly or
I
something.
don't know about that,
Oh.
but there's like a. What's his face? Ryan Johnson tweeted out. Brian's favorite writer.
Fucking hate that.
Come on, he's a very nice
He's
man.
good. He's good.
He's
Anyway.
making another Knives Out.
But the
great.
like apparently it's Monopoly, but like even longer. Like that's the appeal of it. It's like an
Ooh.
endurance game.
Isn't the first one long enough?
Yeah, that's the whole.
No, it's
really.
not.
That's the joke. Is that the joke, Cody?
Yeah, yeah.
Am I missing the
I
joke?
would
Monopoly
love-
longest game ever.
Oh,
Is what it's called.
I would
Is it
love to
written
play-
by Ryan Johnson and
I would-
subvert your
I
expectations.
really regret bringing this up. to be
I would
honest with you.
love to play fucking Monopoly. Okay,
Yeah.
axe throwing, go.
It looks cool. There's only like 2 targets. You hit like the bullseye, or you hit like a tiny blue dot on the left or right. But
Oh.
they hit both of them with ease. These guys are fucking pros.
Okay.
They're all white, and they're just sitting here, just hitting them all perfectly. I don't know how the fucking scoring works, but it's intense to watch.
And the second game?
Awesome. Well, I want to talk about Brian's movies.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Fucking talk to your shit. Talk to your shit.
Talking shit.
Second game I watched,
What
guys.
voice was that?
Let me.
That was the guy from I Love You, Man.
Oh, okay.
everything you got.
Everything you got.
Yeah.
I
Second
don't
one I
really tell
watched
time.
was Red Bull Air Racing. Now I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know you may be
Flutog?
thinking.
The Flutog?
You think it's the one where they just roll off the thing, right, and
no,
they
no.
coast into the water?
They go like this, right? They go in between like
you've
beacons and
seen that
shit. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Oh man, yeah, they're in actual planes flying above the ocean.
The plane,
going
boss,
through like
the plane.
Target.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, and they're
that's
like
real
timed.
talent.
Yeah. You think axe throwing isn't talent? I mean,
Compared to flying a plane,
I think it's pretty
You
equal.
got to build your plane.
Yeah.
Some-
right?
You got to
like-
build
yeah.
your talent for throwing it.
you gotta have 20/20 vision.
You think you have good vision for axe throwing?
Yeah, but you can't. You can throw
That's
an
just-
axe and get
that's
shitty
just-
vision.
That's just one coordination, though. That's just your arm.
If you're in a plane, all right, and let's say like you're shooting, all right, there's a bigger error or margin of error
penis.
if you're trying to like shoot something as you do to throw an axe at a tiny target.
So what's your argument that the real athletes
I don't
are
know
the
what I'm arguing.
Are
pilot-
you
about.
the
saying
pilot
the Air
is.
Force
I'm a
is
fan of
useless?
both.
Are you saying the Air Force is
I
useless?
just think they should be shooting more axes. That's all. If
So
you
are
wanna
you saying the
prove how
planes?
talented
The
they are.
planes should be shooting axes as opposed to fucking.
Absolutely. It'd be
fucking
much more impressive
bullets.
to hitting targets.
Okay, all right.
I don't know where I'm going with this. Brian, what was the movie you wanted?
Yeah, what 3 movies did you watch, Princess?
I saw one I really liked.
Uh-huh.
I saw one that I thought was okay.
Okay.
And then I saw one that I didn't like at the time, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh.
We watched this documentary on Netflix.
What is
Oh,
it?
the Aaron
the
Hernandez thing, right?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we
Fucking
watched
Aaron
the,
Great.
No,
Have you,
no,
have you seen the World War II in color?
No, I heard that's
I
great.
started
It's in
watching
color,
it.
though,
It's
right?
great.
Yeah, that's
All right.
cool.
Go ahead,
That's pretty
Brian. What's the
cool.
one that you
No,
thought
no,
was
what
okay?
was Aaron
No,
Hernandez?
it's talking with Hernandez. Like, have you?
You think he did it?
You finished it?
You think he's innocent? Is this an R. Kelly or Michael Jackson kind of thing? All right, we'll get into it. Go ahead.
No, I want to hear you about it. you're
Okay, fine.
Hernandez.
I feel kind of bad because
Oh, you feel bad for the murderer?
no,
Did he murder somebody?
I don't feel bad
Yes,
for
he
the
did.
murderer, Brian.
Yes, he did.
I don't know where to take this now. This
I don't
is
know
insane.
anything about the story. I just know he murdered somebody. So let's see
He
what
murdered
you
a few people.
Oh, a few people.
A few people.
Wow.
Allegedly.
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 One person, I think for sure, that's pretty
He-
substantial that he did.
Okay.
But there
What,
was
like
a
his wife
crime
or something. I don't know anything of the story.
No, Aaron Hernandez is a Hispanic fellow, maybe Hispanic. I think it's Hispanic, and he was another. He's a victim of CTE.
Yeah.
I don't know if you call him victim, but he
He played football and he got CTE.
Is
Yes.
that? But I thought you can't determine that until they die.
He is dead.
He is dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
he killed
Oh, I didn't know
himself.
he
Spoiler
died.
alert.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Ah, I should
It's
watch this
all in the
documentary.
news. But yeah, it's essentially about one murder case, and then eventually there's another murder case that happened years prior to that.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of family drama and a lot of history within that family. There's a lot of stuff about his sexuality. They dive deep into everything. It's really, really fascinating. It's only 3 parts. They're about an hour each. It's a
hours.
wonderful, wonderful piece of documentary. making. Yeah.
I will say that they didn't really present anything if you've been following the story.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't anything too shocking other than some stuff, the specifics of the court cases and the trials that I didn't know. I'm like, oh, that's interesting to hear. But I feel like since there was so much more previously reported about this story, a lot of those reporters are going to get forgotten about because this Netflix documentary came out and it's going to get
Right.
all the stuff. And it's
They're
gonna,
the
like,
one that's getting all the credit.
Like,
for
I
a
want
bunch of
people to go back to like, they've done podcasts about this shit. Like, they've done, there's
Mm.
previous documentaries, I think on like Lifetime or Hallmark Channel, one of the two.
Mm.
Like, this stuff's been covered before, and I kind of just feel bad for those filmmakers. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good.
But I watched the
one's
Netflix
good.
one, so.
Yeah.
I got everything.
So
I
you're
got.
saying don't watch the Netflix one.
No, it's good.
Don't support
It's good.
big corporations.
It's a good documentary.
All right.
I think Hallmark
But,
and Lifetime are pretty big corporations.
Not according to Cody.
Just saying.
Saying Netflix overshadows them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I just
all
found
in
out
all,
that he died from Netflix.
Don't play football. Don't have your kids play football. If you do, make sure they're kickers because they don't get hit a lot.
They still get hit.
Not a lot.
You guys remember Antonio Brown like kicked that punter in the face a few years ago?
Is he dead?
Are we supposed to?
The punter is not dead.
We're not supposed to talk
no.
about Antonio Brown.
I mean, he's an idiot.
I don't even know who these people are anymore.
Okay, let's go back to your movies. I've really derailed
Who's
this
in the
episode.
Super Bowl?
The Chiefs and the
Chiefs and
49ers.
Packers. Oh.
49ers.
You're close.
Damn it.
Both red teams, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
That's never really happened.
Red
before.
states, too.
Yeah.
Where's the Super Bowl?
I don't think
Houston?
so.
That's not true
I don't
at
think
all.
it all.
No,
No.
California. No.
49ers is San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
California. The Chiefs is
Kansas City,
Minnesota.
Missouri.
Oh.
Kansas City.
Did
but
you actually
Kansas
think it
City's in
was-
No.
Missouri.
Wait, what's going on?
Kansas City
Someone is
in.
wrong and doesn't know that they're wrong.
No,
thought
you
they're-
said the city.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said the state.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
But they're not
Kansas-
the Missouri
We're
Chiefs.
both right.
They're not the Missouri
I
Chiefs.
wasn't looking at you because you said Minnesota. That's why I was
I did a
confused.
joke. Okay, when I talk about my
Okay.
TED talk,
Here's
I'm
what
going to
happened.
talk about jokes and
Here's
humor.
what happened there, guys. He said Minnesota, and I was like Missouri, and he looked at me, and he literally said no.
I
was
said
like,
no. I said no.
Yes.
I didn't
Or
say no.
Maybe he said no, and I was
Clinton
looking
said-
at you.
I didn't say no.
I heard the word no, and I was like, guys, it's in fucking Missouri. Like,
But it's
So it's
Kansas. They're the Kansas City Chiefs.
yes.
It's not Kansas City, Kansas.
No.
Yeah. The state
I'm
doesn't.
glad we've
the
established
state,
this.
They're not the California 49ers. They're the
No.
San Francisco 49ers.
He asked, okay, he said Kansas City, and he said which is, and I'm like, Missouri. And I heard you say Minnesota, because again, you were setting up for this hilarious fucking joke that really crushed Brian. And I was like, no, it's fucking Missouri. That's what
So are
happened
you
there.
upset that I said you were wrong when you were not wrong?
Yes.
All right.
When it comes to geography.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I said no when you were right.
Oh, look,
Let's
I'll be wrong
continue.
about things, not about my geography knowledge, okay?
Name all 50 states. Go.
How far can we get? You want to say? No, this isn't going to go well. I think
we could do
should.
like a separate video on that or something.
Capital of California.
Sacramento,
Capital of Nevada.
Reno.
Bad guy. Ryan, what fucking movie did you watch?
Wait, no. Where we? Oh, who's gonna win? Super Bowl 54. Who? 50,
Gives a
50.
shit.
I'm going for the Chiefs.
Oh, okay. Cody gives a shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
Gives a
they're
shit.
California.
You got some money on it?
Get a
Wait, you got
bandwagon.
money?
No, I should get into sports gambling. though. I really want to. I really want to, guys.
You know what they say.
Oh, man.
It's a white man sport.
It's an easy way to make a buck, is what they say.
Yeah.
You guys haven't seen Uncut Gems yet, huh?
No, is that one of the movies?
Nah, I saw that a while ago. was about gambling.
We're
That was
never going to
really
get to
good.
Brian's 3 movies. that
Brian,
he
tell
watched.
us what 3 movies that you watched so we can make it the title of the video.
First one I saw that was okay was Judy.
Big Booty Judy. Okay.
You saw Judy.
Judy Garland,
About
starring
Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger.
The movie itself is okay, but her
She's-
performance is just phenomenal.
Okay.
Like Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, got kind of quiet after I said that one.
I don't know what you said.
I said it's like Joker, where the movie's
Oh.
okay, but the performance is great.
Oh, you don't appreciate Joker, huh? Let's
didn't-
delve
no,
into
I don't
that.
want to. I've already talked about the Lighthouse. I don't want to do this again.
Oh yeah, we didn't get full into the Lighthouse.
We don't have
Why
to
didn't
at
you care
all.
for
I
it?
don't want to talk about it.
You don't like the
Brian.
visual stuff? You
I
don't like?
don't really want to talk about
Would
it.
you want them to stick with the mermaid shit?
Just wasn't a fan. Just
Okay.
wasn't a big
Wait, you don't like
fan.
farts?
You don't like
I love
mono.
farts.
You don't
Love
like
big
mono
fan.
soundtracks in movie theaters.
It was tough for me to notice because it was so quiet in my apartment. Go on, Brian.
All right, so you saw Judy.
Judy, I have nothing bad to say about Renee Zellweger's performance. She deserves everything because it's super sad. Like her performance, it's heartbreaking. It's really good.
Who directed that?
Some British guy. I don't know his name.
Some Tom Hooper type.
Probably, yeah. It's like a BBC Films movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
and there's like
it's-
20 production companies in the beginning. It took forever.
That's usually the case with indie movies.
Yeah.
Like when they start up, it's like Jesus Christ, how many?
Like, so many people.
Like, and especially ones that have music, and you're like, okay, here we go. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's another logo. Okay, all right.
That's how it was. Like
Great.
fucking 5
It's the
minutes of
Family Guy
production
bit.
logos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you don't know when the movie's starting.
He's like, yeah. Oh,
do you know the story of Judy Garland? Like her final career days?
no.
You don't know anything what happened to her? Oh, do you guys care at all?
I mean, I know she died. She died tragically, right?
Oh, so you know she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know Aaron Hernandez was dead.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys knew.
Spoilers.
Okay. Go on.
No, but it's like her final days leading up to that, and it's just her. Like she's a junkie.
Yeah.
Which is really sad to see. She's twitching, like Prisoners guy. It's really sad because you're just like, oh, like you wish you can help this person, but she's so far along in this process or in this stage in her life where she's just like a shell of a person now.
She won the Golden Globe, right?
She's won like all the
And the
awards
SAG,
for
I watched that last
acting.
night.
Yeah.
Hey, how about the SAG Awards?
That was great.
Yeah?
Really great. All these actors just lifting up other actors. Great. Parasite won the big one. Yeah, I saw Parasite, guys. So that was a good movie.
You did see that.
I did see that.
We saw
What
it
a-
together.
What a great film that was.
It's a
man.
great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, good
great
stuff.
movie.
Good drama.
That was
Good
one of the
dramas.
3 that I saw.
Oh,
Really?
shit.
I'm just stepping all over Brian's bits today. Oh, God.
Brian,
Son
Cody,
of a
you thought it
bitch.
was okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Brian,
you-
what'd you think?
You guys saw it a while ago, though, didn't you?
I
I
saw
saw it
it.
a while ago.
I saw it last week for the first time.
Okay, I saw it yesterday.
I saw that
for the
movie
first
by
time.
myself.
In a theater?
In a
Or
theater.
It wasn't like for a screening or anything?
No.
Attaboy.
You just like decided
That
to
was
go.
one that I was
Keep it
gonna
up,
do.
proud of you.
I was gonna do. Thank you, Dad. I was gonna do a 2 for
Four
1.
Loko.
I was gonna do 2 in 1 day. I was gonna see Parasite, and then I was gonna see a movie that I didn't end up seeing. But I don't know.
Oh, I bet that was great.
Yeah. I don't remember what the other movie was gonna be. No idea.
Doesn't matter. You didn't
saw
see it.
If you saw it, you would have remembered.
Doesn't matter at all. Maybe like First Man came out like 2
Yeah,
years
that was
ago.
a while ago,
Yeah.
bud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Parasite. It's great, right? It was one of my top 10.
It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's from a screenwriting perspective.
I mean, it's just when all the biblical references in
All
there,
the
and the
themes
carpentry
behind it, yeah.
involved. It just, I love that they set that up in the script.
Yeah. It was really.
I mean, the
think
maze
he
is a
should-
house.
The maze, yeah.
The house is a maze.
I think his screenplay is better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood screenplay
Whoa.
Ryan of all people.
Hold on.
for original screenplay.
Have you read the screenplays?
No, but they
So you can't say shit.
these guys directed their own screenplays.
Yeah.
You know who deserves some screenwriting recognition that didn't get it at the Oscars?
Robert
Ryan
Eggers?
Johnson.
No, Lulu Wong, who did The Farewell. Robert Eggers, sorry. Lulu Wong did The Farewell. She did it in 2 languages, guys. There was a Chinese script and an English script, and she had to be able to format for
Really?
both. Yeah.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Huh.
0 Oscar nominations.
Wow.
Good movie.
Alright.
Is that
Way
the
to
3rd
go.
movie that you watched?
Do better, Oscars.
I don't even know what to say about Parasite that everyone hasn't said already. The acting is phenomenal. The direction's phenomenal. It's all really good.
It's really tense. It's really funny.
Do you guys? Okay, there's some parts I don't know to laugh at, or I don't know to be upset, or
I think it's a little jarring just because it is subtitles, and I guess it's just how quick you read them, and people laugh to it. Maybe
no, but
I don't know.
the actions, like someone kicking someone down something. Is that
that's-
that
I
funny?
didn't laugh at that.
I didn't laugh
at that.
I
no.
thought
But
that
I
was
thought
funny.
the music was cut to it, like to
I was
be
like,
funny.
like that one.
Oh, so you were upset or you were scared?
And me,
Yeah.
it was just like, haha, and then boom.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was like,
So I thought it was funny
because
because
like a big audible gasp.
because she like just like pushes her, like no effort, and it's just like, all right, that's under the rug, and then you see what happens, and
that's
then
when
like, oh shit.
That moment wasn't when the humor stopped, kind of, and it just sort of. Ooh, fuck.
But I feel like the rest was still funny. Is
not as funny as I think the rest of the movie, but
the beginning parts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the whole planning, the whole plotting of just the plot in general.
Yeah.
That was the most hilarious because once you realize what's happening, you're like, oh shit, okay, okay. Because I went in blind, not seeing anything, thinking that it was just a horror film. So I was like, all right, when's the scare is gonna happen? And then it turned out what it is. It was like, oh fuck, this is cool.
It's a commentary on
classism.
Yeah.
And mazes.
Sorry, I just burped. Sorry about that, guys.
Funny enough, the classism guy
so
burps.
repulsed by classism discussions.
You're the rich guy who just holds his nose against the smelly.
By the way,
workers.
the house in Parasite, Cody's house.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, let me shit there for free. I don't need the money. Come on, guys. Come on.
But yeah, great movie, great score,
the only
great acting.
not issue, but it's my
Here's your tissue. Sorry, go ahead.
It's my issue.
Come on.
Is because I have to read the subtitles, I can't take in like the cinematography and like the set design and all that shit.
The first time was the first time I saw it was for me. The second time I like kind of allowed myself to like get a glimpse of the subtitles. What?
Just everyone outside of America is like, oh, you poor things.
You can't read and
we
watch.
get every movie like this, but one little foreign film you guys can't.
I'm not
appreciate
complaining.
cinematography.
Brian literally is illiterate.
I just can't read. I need it spoken to me in a white voice, dubbed over them.
Yes.
Every Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
but
that's the only issue because like, and then it's not like a slow movie. They're talking like fast, like comedic timing. It's really quick, so you have to like pay. And I like to complete everything. Like I like to see everything. I don't like to miss anything.
Right.
So when it's happening so fast, I can't just take in the shots of the movie or the actors' expressions or anything because I'm reading. But that's a small issue.
Yeah.
And that's with any foreign film.
Now that I knew everything that was going to happen, I kind of just took a glance at the subtitles, like, I get it, and then just focused more on like the visuals. My favorite visual, the eyes.
The scary part?
Yeah.
That was great.
Cool. Fuck, I got hard.
So when can I spoil it for like 2 minutes?
Sorry.
Arms up in the air right now.
Spoilers. 42 minutes.
Someone make a gift for that.
When the so they revealed that the guy in the basement was the ghost.
Yes.
And that scared the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then was it funny that he came back on his birthday?
I think so. Yeah.
That's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, that's ironic. Yeah.
That's like him literally the full circle.
Yeah. Like the day of the guy's birthday, the little kid's birthday party.
That's a nice touch.
Because the whole point of the birthday is to try to get over the fact that he was scared.
Yeah.
And then he comes out.
They set that up like, oh, we go camping for his birthday because of this shit. And then like they literally come back and the guy gets released on that day.
And the kid faints.
The kid sees him and then he faints. I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. And he's probably scarred for life.
Yeah. But that's what's so great. Like that's funny in a chaotic scene where the people are dying.
Yeah.
Like stabbed in the heart.
The whole finale was just that sequence and the one earlier with them under the table is it's so well done.
Yeah. Your heart just racing.
Yeah, you're just so stressed out watching that. You're just on the edge. You're literally just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's well done. Good job.
It kept me guessing because people could die.
Yeah.
Like no one's like, oh, the family has to survive.
Yeah.
The second time I watched it, it tripped me out because I guess it just kind of like clicked even further since we're talking about spoilers, at the very end when it shows them reuniting. That I guess the first time I saw that I was like, oh, that's nice, and then it cuts back to the son inside. And I was like, oh fuck, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't happen?
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean it didn't happen?
It didn't like.
No, that was like what he wishes is going to happen in the future.
Because when he's writing his little note to his dad at the end.
Oh.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
He's like, one day.
Eventually I'll get to that point.
I thought it happened.
I caught that the second time. I was like, oh,
what
fuck.
solidifies it that it didn't happen?
Maybe it fades away and then it comes back to him underground back in his home while he's finishing the letter. And he's like,
I guess you can argue both ways.
Yeah,
like,
you can argue
that just shows
that
the future. But when I saw that, I was like, oh no, that's like a fucked up. That's like a kind of a sad, like maybe I'll be able to do that one.
Yeah.
Type thing. Like
the
the
American
sad,
dream,
hopeful
like,
thing. Yeah.
Like I could make it as a
Yeah.
as something.
Because I was like, oh, that's a little convenient. He just is able to buy this house.
It was.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the dream of like, one day I will be able to.
It also does make
I didn't
sense though
realize
because that character was incredibly intelligent, and you can see him doing that.
The boy,
a little, the boy, a little too quick for it all to kind of happen, but believable either way.
I thought he like changed his identity or something because he had like a different hairstyle. Or something. I don't know.
They're all chameleons. They're all parasites. They all just fucking transform.
They're all. Yeah, they act like the tagline is act like you own the place. That's great.
It's wonderful.
Oh,
I just thought
it's a metaphor.
That's a great.
Yeah.
Give it.
I didn't write that. That's
No,
what's on the poster.
that wasn't on you. That was me being like, oh, I get it. Parasite.
Yeah, I'm not giving you credit.
Did you get the line that the rich father says that the older maid eats like there's two?
Yeah.
Nice.
She's like, she eats enough for two people.
Yeah.
She's feeding the guy downstairs. Yeah, I don't think you saw this movie, Cody.
No, I saw it.
I don't think you pick up themes.
I'm sorry I didn't pick up a line that was 30 minutes before the big reveal, Brian.
I think
I
if
wasn't
you
like, hey,
picked up-
that's a line I need to remember for 30 minutes from now.
I think if you picked up themes, it would have
picked up the maze,
show up
the maze
more
theme,
in your
you know,
writing.
going on the different
I
things.
think
Yeah.
maybe you could write more themes. Now I got that from Reddit. Someone posted that.
Fuck you, Brian. Fuck you.
All right, what's the third movie you saw?
Hold on. Lands in the air. We're done spoiling Parasite.
Parasite's
no more
done.
Parasite
Spoilers.
spoilers.
It's a good movie. Go see it. I wish. Never mind.
You would have put it in your top 10?
I think
It would have been in mine.
I think it
Probably
would have
top
been
5.
I would have been 3.
Aww.
It would have been 3.
Yeah. Oh, you both did.
Oh, you guys
You're gonna get your top 10 movie.
You and your white people problem. There's people dying with floods.
There's
and
fires.
shit floating and shit.
All right, what's the third movie?
Movie I didn't like after I finished, but I can't
thought about
not think about it.
Yeah, Mary Poppins Returns.
I think you guys like
Lighthouse.
This movie. Nah.
With
This is fun. What
Barbershop 3, the next cut.
Is that it?
The final cut.
Movie? What is it? The final cut's what it is?
I don't know. It's one of the cuts. Have you guys seen the Barbershop movies?
No.
I've
seen the first one.
Have I talked about my love for the Barbershop movies?
That's a good.
This is a
Does that
fucking
include
play on
Beauty
words
Shop?
for being
No,
the first
fuck that.
cut.
No
No,
Beauty
if
Shop.
people can talk about the Lord of the Rings trilogy and just that, and not talk about the Hobbits, I don't have to talk about Beauty Shop. Never
fair
seen
enough.
it. I don't know. I
gotta
can't
get
say.
upset.
Well, you can't say you just shit if you haven't seen it.
Okay, I didn't say it was shit, but I'm just saying, like,
can't
I
dismiss
I don't know if
it.
I
ain't
take your
shit
opinion seriously on this
in
trilogy.
dude, the Barbershop trilogy is fucking perfect. The third Barbershop movie made me fucking cry.
Was that Back in Business? No, that was 2.
That Back in Business was 2.
Okay.
Back in
in
Business is
Action.
okay. It's okay. It's just fine. They introduced Queen Latifah.
They're
She's
back.
fine. Yeah. There's like a competitive barbershop across the street. First one's fantastic. The third one is the best one.
Hot take.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hot take.
You've never seen the third Barbershop
I've never
movie?
seen
any of
Dude,
these.
you as a father will fucking appreciate this movie.
Why? 'Cause there's a father in the movie?
It's a father-son
Okay.
relationship movie, and it's
Oh, that's
fucking
nice.
beautiful.
Okay.
The movie's got like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
I was surprised.
I'm looking it up.
I felt like
I'm
it
looking
came
it
and
up.
went.
I think it's pretty high percentage, dude. Watch Barbershop
should be like a
fucking
12.
3. Yeah.
Audience score.
Maybe an audience score,
Critically
okay?
acclaimed, guys.
Barbershop 3 is fucking fantastic because it's like 10 years after the second movie. Ice Cube's kid is all grown up and he's kind of getting into a bad crowd, and Ice Cube's a little worried about this, and there's got like so many elements of that, and all the characters are like older now. Some of them have done their own things. It's fucking brilliant. It's a fucking great, perfect movie.
I'm gonna be
God
upset.
damn it.
Barbershop, the next cut, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So fucking, it's crazy.
What did I do with the BO?
Audience score 66%.
Well, fuck the audience. What do they know?
Wow.
Unless it's a Star Wars movie, then they're right.
I'll get back to you on the BO.
Okay. Oh, you saw Star Wars?
No.
Oh, okay.
What could it be? Let's think here. Something that we've already seen. Do
I
we
think
like
you guys
it?
have. I think you guys
not
Shows
like
how much he pays attention to us. But yeah,
just-
Barbershop 3, check it out.
Okay.
I think you guys have seen.
Do you have a release time? Came out last year?
June?
June of last year?
Yeah.
June of
Terminator?
last year. Is this some
No,
like
no.
A24 movie probably? Let's say, oh, he's
It is an
he's
A24
grinning.
movie.
He's grinning.
Ah.
Midsommar?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Head splat.
Mow down.
Hey, that's you.
That's me. I knew that Midsommar
Your
came out
son's going to be involved.
in June of 2019.
Barbershop made $54 million at the American box office.
Okay. Not
the budget?
terrible.
That's all right.
85.
All went to Ice Cube.
You guys both saw Midsommar
I did.
Yes.
in theaters?
No. I saw it at home.
I saw it at the Monrovia Theater. That
it's a lovely one.
They what's it called?
Lovely
the movie theater drive-in. What's it fucking called?
A drive-in?
The grill? The
movie grill. Yeah, movie
Studio
theater,
Grill or
Studio
something like
Movie
that,
Grill Theater.
That's exactly what it's called.
It's a fucking
the
great.
drive-in grill, studio grill movie, studio movie.
It's a
theater
wonderful
grill.
theater.
Yes.
It's awesome. Midsommar. You said you didn't like it at first, but the more you thought about it,
It's
got
a thinker.
Yeah.
It sticks with you. I'll give
it sticks with me,
because
but
I wasn't super crazy.
I don't think I like it as a movie, but it does make you think.
I will never watch it again.
But you liked it.
I liked it. Yes.
Why won't you watch it again?
Because I just don't want to be in that mood forever.
It's a very stressful movie.
It's
Is
more
it stressful?
It's more stressful than Hereditary.
Yes.
Way more stressful.
Okay.
Hereditary is at least scary. And
Yeah,
it gets you like, and stuff like that. This is just like,
It's just an uneasy feeling.
Like Florence Pugh is so fucking good
Yeah.
She's
that I can't stand her. But I think that's kind of the point.
You can't stand the character?
Yeah.
Why?
what are you talking about?
Well, I just
the
can't.
dude is way more.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
her boyfriend is
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is,
Oh, this
but
guy
also
is
this
feminism qualities. Oh, he can't deal with
okay,
difficult girlfriend.
I love Little Women. I love Little Women. Blah blah blah. No. But there's just like
That's
specific.
like Greta Gerwig. Greta
Gerwig.
Gerwig.
should totally be nominated for the Oscar.
She's been nominated. She's been nominated. I love Emma Stone. No, I couldn't stand her at the beginning.
Why? Because her family?
It's like
Oh,
I
come
get
on.
it.
Wait, let me
Come
spoil
on.
this for a
Come
second.
We're doing spoiling
Her whole
Midsommar.
family dies, and you're saying poor
If there's any
boyfriend.
period to be difficult.
Hold on.
That would be okay.
Hold on a second. I never said poor boyfriend.
Yeah, but you're saying she's the.
I'm not saying
What did you say?
she's just annoying. I found everyone annoying.
So what's wrong with her character?
I think the not my problem, but again, I said it's a good thing. I think everyone's annoying because it's kind of like it's a highbrow slasher movie because everyone kind of gets picked off one by one.
It is.
Everyone
yeah.
just makes really stupid decisions the entire movie.
But what are hers bad decisions?
Staying there?
Okay,
They can't leave.
They can walk away.
You're gonna walk. Okay.
Walk away.
She's there with her boyfriend.
Who's a douche?
Yeah.
Gets what he deserves.
But she, in her mind,
Mhm.
all she wanted to do was be with somebody after this tragedy in her life. So she's
And
like,
he was so focused on this trip, he's like, "Well, you're taking this trip away from me," and it's like,
Yeah.
"That's your fucking concern right now."
yeah. And also like the thesis that they were like butting heads on the same thesis and shit. And
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, fucking who cares?
He's not a good dude.
yeah, the
they're not
boyfriend
good.
was a piece of shit.
I never said she was a piece of shit.
No, you're saying
Greta
she's-
Gerwig.
I'm all for equality. Let's be on. Let's be straight.
Greta Gerwig. Okay, here we go.
No, but she has every right to be like going through all this shit.
But did she? I don't remember
But did
too much.
she really? Is what you're saying?
No. Easy. Greta Gerwig.
Did she really lose that much? Like her entire family's gone. Yeah.
Did she do the whole like, hey, I'm gonna come on this trip with you before the sister died?
No,
that was after.
That was
That
after
was
the
after.
fact.
Yeah. It was. I don't know. They don't say how much long after, but
Yeah.
she just wakes up and then he's like.
Maybe I
"Oh,
was just like the friends that just didn't like the girlfriend and didn't want her to tag along. Maybe I was.
Maybe
I was more in par with the
Maybe
friends.
she is a difficult person, but
It's a difficult situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not
Understandably.
faulting her for that.
No, I'm saying also for the.
I'm just
dude
saying,
as
talk
douchey
shit,
as the
get
dude
hit.
Is dealing with that. Talk shit, get hit. Not at all. Does not apply to this. Greta Gerwig. Greta Gerwig. But
It doesn't make sense to anybody because we talked about that off the air.
it is.
No.
Not even a Patreon joke.
That was just
Talk
for you.
shit, get hit. You gotta stop doing that. All right. I
Okay.
forget what I was saying.
No, so she's going through all this tough shit,
Yeah.
and I don't know. The boyfriend is the worst piece of shit.
Yes. Will Poulter is kind of shitty too, but
They're all
but
shitty
they're-
people.
But yeah.
The only nice guy is the Swedish guy.
He's
'Cause
the one
even-
that.
But he has bad motives.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even when Florence Pugh goes to meet the friend
great.
the friends for the first time, the black guy friend,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just gets up and walks away. Like doesn't even like try to be nice to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she's a really shitty person. I don't know. They didn't really give that backstory. They just show that her family.
That's all you need to know.
Went
is-
through
I
crazy
mean,
shit.
That's a lot because it was
Yeah.
both her parents and the sister, right?
Yeah, and the sister killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Florence Pugh was mentally ill?
I don't know about that. I think Florence Pugh's character was just going through a lot, and I think it's tough to kind of make that that sort of
Distinction.
declaration.
Yeah.
There's an article on
Reddit.
no, a guy who wrote a review of this movie.
Joke.
Thanks.
who's like, "Oh, Midsommar is the best movie about."
Sorry, I had to give him his joke. Yeah.
About
You already gave it to me. Sorry.
Midsommar is the best movie about living with mental illness.
Really?
And I don't think she is.
Maybe she develops something after the sister dies.
But even my girlfriend was saying she hates that the director kind of just labeled the sister as bipolar. Because not every bipolar.
No, you're right. Not every bipolar person is going to be murdering people.
Murder suicide.
Yeah.
But then that's kind of a shitty thing for the director to be like, oh, like she was just bipolar.
Yeah.
Are you saying Florence Pugh was bipolar or
No,
the sister?
They say in the movie that the sister's bipolar.
Oh, interesting.
And then that just justifies, that's why she killed her family and killed herself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of just like reinforcing the stigma.
There's more to it than that.
Like there's people living with bipolar disorder.
Yeah, that's not the sole cause of
Yeah.
it. There's
So
other elements.
that's a shitty thing to
it's not it's the fact that it happens, not the reason why.
It's not the reason why.
Yeah.
Maybe
there's something.
Yeah,
there's something more to the family that
you
we
can't just
don't
put a
know
blanket
about.
statement saying like, oh, this person's bipolar, they're gonna kill
I
everybody.
think it's
and
more
kill themselves.
creepy the fact that she does it without really knowing the motive. That the fact that it just happens.
But that's what I liked Hereditary more because it's dealing with schizophrenia, and is it really like schizophrenia or is it like demons?
Right.
Like real demons. Like
Hereditary is fucking. I mean, Toni
I thought it was
Collette is kind of annoying though.
I don't know if you're serious.
That one was a joke.
Okay.
That one was a fucking joke. Because I said Florence. Okay.
That's good.
No, but Toni Collette was amazing in that, and you don't know if she's.
I mean, what was she really going through, guys? Come on.
She was really annoying. Like she was just putting a whole burden on this family.
So her daughter died.
So her daughter died. Got her head cut off.
Anyway.
But yeah,
And her mother died.
but with Midsommar, as the movie went on, it is like a slasher movie where they just get picked off.
Yeah. But like
Slowly.
I said, it's like
Very
slowly.
slowly. Yeah.
And not told, towards a good portion of the end.
It's a long movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, very long.
And is it too long? Too long. Yeah. Like
Too long. Too long. All right. Got it down. Cut it down next time. It's too long.
And there's a director's cut, as they said.
Oh,
Like
no
an
shit.
extended
Oh, I
cut.
can't wait.
No, they said it's out already.
Oh, I can't wait.
But
I think it's only available on Apple TV Plus, I think. I think I remember seeing that somewhere.
who gives a shit?
I've got
I think it's
Amazon
on-
Prime
it's on
Negative.
Reddit. I don't know.
The morning
It's on Prime Negative.
morning show doesn't exist.
Dad loves the morning show.
That done?
Yeah.
She does.
No, but Midsommar. Okay, like when they get picked off, I don't care about any of the characters. But I guess that's in a slasher movie. Like they're always shitty people that you don't care about.
But
I don't know where the movie's going. I don't know where Midsommar was going.
You may not care, but at least you understand what those characters are.
I thought I knew exactly where it was going, though. They were setting her up to
lead.
Yeah, like all these people are fascinated with her.
Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah. I thought it was. I just knew she was probably going to be the only one left. I didn't know they'd be putting this flower crown on her. And
You
shit
know,
like
she was
that.
like the chosen
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's the coolest fucking visual too. Her just in the, it's so awkward and weird too. She's in this giant like flower bed. and
Another
she's like-
movie.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be funny? Our part's supposed to be funny.
I mean, there's shit like that in Hereditary too. Like things are cut to as if they were jokes.
Yeah, because like there's a long shot of Florence Pugh with a whole flower thing on her face, or not her face, but her whole head, and she's just sitting there like depressed.
Yeah.
Well,
Florence Pugh has a great like frown face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
great.
it's perfect.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also the sex scene.
Yeah,
That-
is
like,
that
that's-
supposed to be funny? I was laughing
kind of-
No, I didn't laugh at that. I was just like,
It's
what am I
disturbing.
watching?
because he's
Yeah.
okay. We're in spoilers, right?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No,
if you're watching, we're still in spoilers.
Oh yeah, no.
We're still
We're
in there.
Spoilers.
Okay, we're still in spoilers. Okay.
All right.
Cut it down. Cut it down.
So they set up
A movie that came out almost a year ago. Go on.
they set up the main guy to fuck the new
Yes.
girl.
Yeah.
who's like she just got her
The
period.
Swedish.
Yeah,
It's Jess.
and there's a
Go on, Brian.
there's a whole ceremony where he's fucking her on like a bed of flowers,
Yeah, a lot of people watching.
surrounded by like 30 fully naked women.
Yeah.
Talk about a Sunday night.
Talk about Cody Sunday night. Am I right?
Look what happened.
That's how it happened, guys. A lot of people watched.
Grant, when you're watching this in 15 years,
God.
pat yourself on the back.
So then he's fucking her, and then
They're making love.
whatever.
Come on, Brian. My son's watching this.
You think 16 years later he's gonna turn on the YouTube and watch?
Go on. Sorry, go on.
I'll be dead.
So he's fucking her, and then the mom grabs his face, and she's like moaning along, and then the grandma or somebody puts her hands on his ass cheeks and starts
forces
like thrusting. How is that not funny or ridiculous and stupid?
Okay.
That's got to be hilarious. There's no reason. I don't know.
It's like crossing over into
absurdity.
Absurdity.
Hearing you describe it makes me laugh, and like I kind of want to read the script now, just to see how the elder woman places her hands across his buttocks and just massages them in counterclockwise and clockwise ways.
And then she thrusts them.
He's not British.
They're Swedish.
It's really American.
But then she thrusts him like, "Come on, give me a baby.
Get in there.
Give me a baby."
I don't think she says that. I don't think she's like fat bastard. She's saying that.
Are they not Irish?
No, it's Swedish.
And then the daughter's like, "I can feel the baby. I can feel it. The baby is in me." This is a ridiculous movie. It's supposed to be funny.
Maybe. I mean, that's the thing with horror. Horror and comedy are like hand in hand. They're both subjective. They can go. They can fucking flip flop.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's being funny on purpose or it's just ridiculous.
I think that's like one of the weird things about certain horror movies today, like Robert Eggers and Ari Aster, like The Witch. When I saw that in theaters, there were people laughing at parts that I thought was fucking terrifying. And I think that's just people maybe either they're so used to just normal cliche horror films, or just that it is so absurd that some people are going to react differently.
Maybe that's when people like feel uncomfortable, they laugh.
But I think that's so much cooler. If people are going to react to a certain thing, like we may think it's disturbing, you may think it's funny. That's what a great thing for someone to accomplish.
The people jump. We're still in spoilers.
Yeah.
Don't wiggle your arms up. I think that we're done.
I only got one arm up.
Okay.
Where's the other one?
The old people by my dick. The old people who jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's disturbing.
Yes.
That wasn't
great
funny.
scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It took its time. That was really disturbing. I wasn't. I was kind of like, oh, they're gonna kill themselves.
Yeah.
And then like when the guy
gonna
did,
fly.
Yeah. When the guy did, I was like, oh, is that what the hammer's for? Oh, the hammer's in use.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was very well done, very disturbing scene. I didn't laugh at that. But
there was a pretty dark moment that I laughed at the very end when they're burning up, and the two dudes look at each other and they're like, I thought that was really funny. That part I busted up laughing. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the Swedish guy that led them in there, right? He was one of the ones that went in there?
No.
I thought it was.
I don't think so.
I thought it was.
I don't know. Maybe.
Just like, oh my God.
This is a bad idea.
We shouldn't have done this.
Everything we believe is a lie. Like, I thought that was great.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
And then, like, when, because they show the whole sequence of the virgin cutting her pubes, bleeding into the drink. And then the guy's like, I think I drank your pubes. Or I think I ate your daughter's pubes. And she's like, I think you did. Like, it's just
It's very strange.
But it's just absurd, and I think it's supposed to be funny.
That movie needs a laugh track is what it needs. And then if you had a laugh track underneath that, people would consider it a laugh out loud.
You imagine if like A24 got nervous about it and was like, oh yeah, we shot it as a comedy. It came out a horror film, like when they did For the Visit.
But you don't think Ari Aster intended it to be funny?
I think it could be. I listened. I don't remember anything about it, but I listened to the A24 podcast where Ari Aster and Robert Eggers talked to each other, and it seemed like he was like
They're just catching up on their day.
Yeah.
What are you guys up to? How are the kids? Oh,
Are you shooting in 16:9? Oh no, 4:3.
In Vancouver you shooting? Oh yeah, good tax breaks.
I'm just shooting this close up of a face burning over a fire.
Yeah,
that was just bludgeoned by.
I shot a scene where Robert Pattinson just beats off in front of
in that he was. I mean, a big reference to this movie is The Wicker Man.
Yeah, I got a lot of those vibes.
Yeah,
even
he's in a bear suit at one point.
Yeah,
but this is The Wicker Man. If it wasn't, I guess it is as absurd, but it wasn't.
Well, there was a good Wicker Man.
The original Wicker Man movie.
I haven't seen it, but it's considered a classic.
I haven't seen the 73 one.
Yeah,
but yeah, I got a lot of those Wicker Man vibes. The cult. I thought it was a really well done. Cinematography looked great. Little visuals here and there with like the breathing, like scenery. You guys notice that shit? And then it just really puts you at an uneasy feeling. In an uneasy feeling
out there in Ireland.
Is that where they shot it?
No, I thought you were doing an Irish voice earlier, and
Oh, I was?
that was a part of the joke, and you were that bastard.
Got it.
In my belly.
But I know what you mean. The beginning parts were funny. The Will Poulter character where he's like, is that a person? Is there a new person?
Yeah.
I don't want a person. They're tripping. That tripping scene was really like.
That was good.
It was a good scene. I was like, it just felt like, I wish I can just like be in nature and just.
Not when it turned sour though. When she's like freaking out.
Oh, when she has a bad trip.
Yeah.
That was another great performance by Florence Pugh.
Kind of annoying.
I don't get how you
Can we stop talking about Hereditary spoilers? I feel like we've been doing this for like 24 minutes.
We're talking about Midsummer.
I said
Spoilers, you
Hereditary.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that we stopped talking about Hereditary spoilers too. Then, yeah.
I enjoyed Hereditary better.
All right, we're done.
But
I don't think anybody cares. I think
Yeah,
everyone.
people do care.
people care.
No,
about
but I'm
no
saying
more,
I think
no more
people
spoilers.
saw it already.
No more for Midsommar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they saw it already. The people who wanted to see it probably saw it right away.
But that's good that you're still thinking about it.
I don't think she's annoying.
I never said that.
What did she say she was? No, but I don't know.
It's your number 2 movie last year.
That's not my, I wouldn't watch it again.
Oh no, okay. Yeah.
But
I think it's on Prime right now. Too.
That's where we saw it
Yeah.
on Prime. And but I can respect the filmmaking behind it.
Oh yeah.
And everything behind it. Same with Uncut Gems. It's not my. I'm still thinking about that movie.
Same thing
too.
about Knives Out. You still thinking about that?
Yeah.
I think you are.
Yeah,
I think
it's still on your mind.
Knives Out has not come up into my mind.
It's called
at all.
Knives Out, not Nines Out.
Knives Out. Whatever that bullshit is.
It's a
Not
good
come
film.
up.
All right.
Parasite knocked that shit out of my top 10. Okay. Still thinking about Dolomite.
Can't
too.
retro man. Ah, bitch, are you for real?
I keep
Love
going that. Bitch, are you for real? Oh, and I read too about Dolomite that
what'd you read?
the movie that they shoot in the movie is not Dolomite. It's the sequel that that Dolomite shot.
Really? Even though that they show the same footage?
Yeah, it's from
They
like
just show footage from the sequel.
from Human Tornado or something like that.
Interesting.
But I guess like they wanted to shoot those scenes because they were funny scenes where he's
Classic.
like, "Drive,
Yeah.
Cody."
I'm not going to say
Drive.
the word. No, not
Cody,
doing
what is he
it.
referring to?
I don't know. I
On
haven't seen the
Martha.
movie, clearly, guys. I'm not gonna, come on.
Dolomite's great. So I still have like 3 movies that I have to watch for Best Picture nominations.
Yeah, when are the Oscars? February?
February 9th.
You guys
In a
care?
few
You
weeks,
guys want to
yeah.
get together, hang out, drink
I
some
love
beers?
the Oscars,
Oh, we might have
man.
to fucking work for it.
I'm running the Santa Monica Marathon.
That's the
What's
same
that
day,
day?
right?
Not the marathon, the
9th.
5K. Yeah, the 9th.
Okay, yeah. I guess
You guys never
I gotta sign
responded,
up
or
for
I
that.
guess you guys did respond.
We didn't respond to your San Dimas.
My San Dimas one. There's one
Yeah, real
coming
funny.
Up. Yeah, not funny. I think we want to do it.
Are you though?
I
That's
might.
kind of annoying.
A little
Why is that annoying?
I'm
I'm gonna walk it with my baby. It's gonna be fun. He's gonna.
Oh,
walk
you're
it.
doing it?
Maybe.
He's not
It'll
gonna
be
do
fun.
He's not gonna do
Bring
it.
the stroller.
You can bring a dog, right? It's like a bring a dog thing.
Yeah.
You bring your cats.
You have a cat.
Yeah.
Can you walk cats?
Yeah, we'll walk cats.
You can walk cats, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those are.
You can walk anything with legs. really.
I've got nipples, Greg. Could you milk me? Anything else happened to you guys?
So many legs.
This weekend?
I just had.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
So many legs. So many legs.
I just had the Lighthouse. I had professional axe throwing and Red Bull air racing. That was my exciting
wrote
weekend,
stuff down,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just had Aaron Hernandez document, which talked about Conor
Yeah.
McGregor, Patreon, and JoJo Rabbit.
Okay. Well, all right.
Wait, did JoJo Rabbit make your top 10? Would it?
Yeah, I think it would.
Retroactively?
I think retroactively
It would
probably
fit in
would
there.
have
It's a good movie.
fit in the top 5, maybe.
Not a lot of
Probably
people
knocked
talking
out.
about it,
yeah.
Cody.
I haven't seen it.
Fucking dick.
I haven't seen
Good
it.
movie.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
like fucking New Zealand's?
You know, like,
New Zealand's?
you're on the
There's
Nazi
one.
side. is
I'm
what-
not. I'm really not. Don't assume. Don't assume.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Gotcha.
No, it's not. That's not what happened
Show me
at all,
tattoo.
guys.
Show him a
What's going
tattoo,
on?
Cody.
Okay.
It's
Lift up
right
your-
here.
No.
Big O swastika.
Could you imagine if I had one like right here on my
American
pectoral?
History X.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus.
That'd be the worst.
Yeah, that would be the worst.
Trout doesn't use HGH, by the way. That was a fun day.
That was
Did you guys
really
hear what
fucking
happened on
annoying.
baseball?
Did I hear what happened?
No, not.
We fucking
That's fair.
kept telling me about it.
That's fair. The Astros cheated, and then like someone tried saying that Trout was on HGH, which is steroids, Brian.
Yeah.
And that
two
like
of them.
caught fire on
H2O.
Twitter. So everyone's
Human.
like, Trout is on steroids, and then I was talking about it all
So
day.
it's gaslighting. It's like saying like, oh, pay attention to this.
Yes.
Is that gaslight? That's not gaslight. I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's like
sounded right when he said it. Yeah,
But
that's
it's
what
saying,
it is,
hey,
Brian.
look
Yeah,
look
yeah.
over here. He's doing this thing too. What's the
It's a
buzzer
tough
thing?
day.
I don't get. Like people are saying the Astros had the
That was
buzzer.
a fun conspiracy theory.
Oh, it's not real. It's not proven.
So the Astros were caught stealing signs,
Uh-huh.
okay, with using video cameras pointing into the catcher and then relaying it to the dugout, and the dugout would hit a trash can
In the boys'
to
locker
let
room,
someone know
too.
that like a fastball was coming or like a
so
curveball.
In the
so what, like
showers.
one hit is a fastball.
Yeah, something like that. There's videos on Twitter where you can find it. And there's like they really break it down.
Guys
It's
in the
great.
shower.
Wait, so it's legal to have cameras on the?
No,
In the showers,
it's
yeah.
not.
Well, how do they set up cameras?
Huh? And
Like-
you can have cameras like for. Oh, you mean like just having a camera out there in
Yeah,
general?
you're like, why did it?
You can lie and say it's for scouting purposes or something like that. I don't know, but
They're picking signs, baby.
so they got caught doing that, and then someone claiming to be one of the players' niece, said that these two other people were wearing buzzers on their thing that would also tell them when the pitches were coming. And then they pulled open Altuve's walk-off home run from the.
And he's holding his jersey.
jersey.
It's like, don't look at it.
And people are like doing the thing like a bad lip reading where they can make it say whatever they want it to say. Like he's saying, "I got a piece on me. Don't take the shirt off."
Oh,
That's what they're saying that he's saying. So like he runs into the dugout and like changes his shirt and all that, and then runs back out. So then the whole conspiracy theory started that they're wearing buzzers. It was a great day in baseball. And then
So-
Trout got accused of HGH and it ruined it.
So they're saying they can legally set up cameras to look at the catcher,
I guess, yeah.
just to say like,
Just to be able to
for tape,
Yeah,
for team tape.
sure.
But
Or
then,
they're like watching the fucking broadcast of the game and they're zooming in on it or something like that. I don't
Team
know.
Digital.
and then they what, like buzz like one time. Oh, there's a fastball coming. Two
That's
times.
the idea.
Oh,
But the way they actually did get caught was by hitting a trash can in the dugout and you would hear the noise. You're
no
like, okay.
one thought. Why is this guy hitting a trash can every
The
5
idea is that
seconds?
people knew about this for a long time, but no one snitched on it.
now-
Me Too thing.
Until one of the Astros former players brought it up.
like he's bringing it
Yeah.
up now
And now people are kind of mad at him for snitching on
for
it.
snitching.
Yeah.
for calling him a snitch or a
Yeah,
rat.
yeah.
Talk
Yeah.
shit, get hit.
Yeah. Shit get hit. Which might apply here if
Yeah.
someone gets hit at
Yeah.
the plate.
But- Switches or
So
what?
do you agree with the guy coming forward? And
Yeah. Just don't fucking cheat, guys. Is that so hard? Don't be mad at the guy for calling you out for cheating. Don't
Oh,
fucking
but
cheat at the
HGH?
game. That didn't happen, okay? It's not real.
So he didn't.
You
So
truly
Trout
believe
didn't
that?
use
The
HG.
guy who
For now.
All right, so the guy who accused him of that was some old baseball player's son. Okay, so like my dad was a third base coach for the Mariners, and he knows blah 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 blah. Later in the day, I post the whole thing. Yeah, that's not true at all. I didn't mean to accuse him of doing that. I was just saying that some players can take HGH for medical reasons and stuff like that. I was so pissed. I was like, you motherfucker.
So that's just furthering like the dissemination of misinformation.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, if someone says it, it must be true.
Yeah.
Share it on Twitter. Blah 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 blah.
I don't know.
So we'll see if this sticks with Trout.
I believe all
But
baseball
Trout's
players.
still playing for the Angels.
Yeah, yes, buddy.
Does he have a contract until
Oh, yeah.
something?
11 more years, baby.
11
Your
years.
your tongue did something weird right
More
there.
years, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Go down.
Is
Go
that
down.
is that normal?
Cody's never been more annoying.
It's the richest contract in baseball.
But is that 11 years? Is that?
I've
isn't it-
seen a 13-year one before.
Shit.
Yeah.
So they own you for 11 years.
Yeah.
Hey, he knows all about that.
He signed a 12. Fuck you. He signed a 12-year contract that started last year.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
For how much?
like $400 million.
$400
He's the
million.
highest paid player in the sport.
Now,
He's like
Mike
our
Trout.
age, right?
Yeah. He's a
younger.
couple years older, like a year or two older. Yeah.
What, 29?
Yeah.
This is Cody the whole day. Hey, Cody, when we go tonight, and he's just
I had to keep refreshing the Mike Trout thing. I needed to know. Because if this was true, my whole world would have been rocked, man.
Why would it affect you?
Because like
it's phony? It's
He's
fake?
the best player in the game.
Yeah.
He's representing my Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
He's a black hat.
Big fan. I got a jersey of the guy. I'm a diehard fan. I would have been heartbroken.
If he was roiding
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it completely delegitimizes.
But does it really make that much of a difference? Like, you still need skill.
No,
to do
he's
things.
still that would be the most frustrating thing is that he's still like the most talented player.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was that he uses HGH if he did. The whole story, was that he used it for a thyroid issue, which is legal.
Which people can have thyroid problems.
use steroids for medical purposes.
you could also get a doctor's note to smoke weed back in the day.
You can.
Wait, so you're saying
You can. Nothing wrong with it.
you're saying when people use HGH, he hits the ball farther, he runs
Yes, 'cause,
faster.
yeah.
He's just like a
Stronger,
superhuman.
faster.
Steroid. And shit
It's
like that.
he's just a bigger.
Yeah.
But you still need. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I care. But it's clear. It's fine. Everything's good.
For now.
You ever see that Bill Burr bit? He's like, our roided up guy beat your roided up guy. Who gives a shit?
It was fine back in the 90s because everybody was doing it. You know? It's like, who has the most steroids? That's when it was fun. When there's one person doing it now, it's like, don't do it. No. Don't steal signs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Steal
Steal
Fired up
signs,
there.
but
Be
do
legit.
it in the game, not with an outside source.
Yeah, if you're on second base and you're like, I think I know what he's about to throw. That's fine. That's been a part of the game for 100 years now.
That guy's on second base.
Yes.
Does he
That's fine.
like signal him? He's like,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he'll like
you-
touch his
Whoa.
helmet or
You're-
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
slow ball.
Your hands
Yeah,
are like
yeah.
down, and you're doing like two.
You really do
They
that?
do the hula
Yeah, they
thing.
do that.
and
Yeah.
then
You played baseball.
I was
Christian.
catcher all the time, and fuckers at the second base. And time. Hey,
You would do that?
no, I wouldn't do that.
This guy's stealing my sign.
You just throw your helmet down. You motherfucker.
No,
Oh.
like
Up, he's stealing my sign.
No.
I don't
when,
like it.
When there would be a person at
Come to think, I think his center fielder's on HGH. He's got that neck problem.
when people would be on
Hey, fuck you.
when people were on second base, I would stop doing signs from down here by my dick. I would do signs like this so they can fucking pick.
Oh,
me.
Yeah.
so they didn't get the
And then if I did see them signaling like he picked my sign, Tom Blue, and I go up to the umpire, I say like, hey, Tom Blue.
I'd be the worst catcher. I'd be like, hey, Blue, can you give us a moment?
I would never
Oh,
like,
dude.
Hey, thanks, Blue. Appreciate it.
There isn't like
I
there's
should
so
be
many
an umpire.
times
I cried at baseball.
man.
when
I get to.
when an umpire had a shitty.
Every fucking game, Brian. Every strikeout, every
This is why
pitch.
your dad doesn't talk to you.
Yeah.
This is middle school too.
That was, yeah.
You
Worst
cried.
time.
No.
I cried.
Yeah.
In middle school?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know when I stopped crying.
Yeah.
I think after the movie.
When I was like,
There's no crying in baseball.
That's really, like a life lesson.
early '90s.
Oh, yeah.
When my dad was like, you see what he says?
Guys,
Listen to Tom Hanks.
Consider the context situation. I was a much smaller kid than all the other kids.
You little bitch.
And I would be terrible out there. It was very demoralizing.
But what would you cry about?
just be sucking? Just being so bad at this.
You bunted a lot,
It was-
didn't you?
I was the best bunter on the team. I was incredible at bunting.
Already like
fast,
6
though?
foot tall?
I was so fast. I led
Okay.
the team in stolen bases, bunts, some of which were for hits, by the way.
None of
Because
that.
I was
None
so
of that.
fast.
Nobody cares about that in middle school.
Did you use HGH?
Yes, obviously, clearly. But then I led the team in walks. My on-base percentage wasn't that bad.
You probably had a tiny strike zone. That's why.
Yeah.
No, there were many times where like an umpire would have a shitty strike zone, and I'd hold and hit it. Ball. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, what are you fucking doing?
That's
What do you
not
want?
going to help your case after the fact. It's
doesn't-
like,
that
fuck
never
you.
helps,
I'm not
yeah.
going to give you a strike now. Yeah.
I go to the umpire. I was like, what are you looking for? And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, da, da, da. I'm like, all right, fine.
I don't get why umpires behind the catcher are still a thing.
No, you should be using cameras in the outfield to not steal signs. You should be using it to call the strike
They
zone.
literally have on the screen like how fast the ball was thrown, where it landed,
Yeah. We
all
do
this
this-
shit.
we do
Why
this-
do we need a fucking person
Somebody who
behind?
doesn't even have a good angle.
Yeah, it's kind of a
That's like
shitty
saying,
angle.
The worst
Yeah.
vantage point.
Hey, what does that bottle say? I don't know. It looks like the logo's right there. in the
Far and
center.
outside.
Yeah.
What letter?
Yeah. It's a C. Strike. Come on. Come on, guys. 2020.
100 mile an hour fastball. What letter am I touching on this box that you
that
can't
one like kind of sounded like it hit the bottom part. I'm gonna say that's a ball. Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Shots fired.
There's microphones in bases to hear when people land on bases, and there's still an ump that who's like, I saw what I saw. I saw what I saw.
Nothing you can do about it. Oh, you want to yell in my face, kick dirt on my shoes? Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
You've been thrown out of a game?
Fuck no. You really think I've been thrown out of the game?
Oh, you for crying?
They threw me out of the game for being like.
Oh, you big little bitch.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah. I remember one time I got a grounder, right? And I almost beat it out. I
grounded?
I hit a grounder to the short. It was on the left side, so he had to like really run and make a throw. He was a great shortstop, so he beat me. He beat me to the bag.
You
And
just
I was
started
so
crying?
fucking defeated. And I started to tear up a little. And my coach was like, what are you doing? He's like, no, none of that shit. Go to the outfield. We're going to figure this out. I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
I would cry when I get out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really ran for it,
Yeah.
coach. I wanted to get it, but
Considering every other time I went up there, I either struck out or walked. The one time I could have gotten a hit and I didn't, I was
cried,
so
like,
defeated.
More times than anyone in my entire life, and never just for grounding out.
I'm sorry, you were good at baseball.
I'm
I'm sorry, you hit home runs and
I'm
hit
sorry,
for the
I
cycle.
never hit a home
and
run.
caught people when they were stealing your signs. Oh.
sorry, you told the blue, fuck you.
Yeah, you had the confidence to talk to someone like that, to speak to authority.
A guy who's probably like 25 years old.
Yeah. It's like, come on,
dude,
dude.
I make $20 a
Yeah.
game. Like, what are you fucking doing? Like, give me a break.
Then your dad comes in.
Yeah.
Come on, blue. What are you fucking? What are you blind, blue?
Kicking dirt on him. What are you doing?
That was the worst. Parents interjecting into fucking games,
My
dude.
dad got thrown out and went to the outfield.
Oh,
we were
no.
like 9.
He had to hide behind a tree.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
witnessed
fuck.
my coach throw his own kid, who was a player, out of the game.
Oh,
It was great.
that's great. That's awesome because I've met
Taught
so
him
many.
a lesson that day.
I've met so many
I'll be
baseball
spoiled.
players that are the Suns
Suns.
coach.
Yeah.
I remember one time we started
John
the
fucking with the bat.
John with the bat.
John Betts. The first
Johnny
time I
Betts.
joined a travel ball team in Cerritos, I remember he ended up being really. He ended up being. He might end up being.
What am I doing there, guys? What am I doing?
You earned it apparently.
What am I doing?
Now it's time for the ad.
I don't know. I'm a wild card.
What am I doing, guys? Oh God.
You ever want to go to Cerritos Auto Square?
Cerritos Auto Square.
Not sponsored. The first time I played a travel ball team, this kid, his name was Daniel. He's actually he ended up being really cool. So it was like a group of my friends combining with this team, and me and my friends, we've been playing baseball for years. And this is the first time we're taking it's like the first real time we're taking baseball super serious, right? So we're in line doing drills, and this guy, this kid turns around, Daniel is like, "Hey, just to let you know, I'm the team captain, and I say what goes." And me and my friends look at each other like, "No, fuck you. Who the fuck is that?"
If I did that, I'm like, I'm a corner outfielder. I bat last.
A corner outfielder?
Yeah.
Left or right?
In one of the corners.
What's a corner?
What's corner?
Is that a thing?
Nobody says corner outfield.
Yeah, they do.
I've never
They
heard
say that in
before.
corner
Does
infield.
Trout say
never
that?
heard
Is that
that.
why?
No, I'm saying, guys, this is a thing.
I've
If you're
never
not
heard that
center
before,
field, you're a
and
corner outfield. You can do left or right.
I played baseball since
Yeah.
I could walk.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is a
Left
this is
or
a
right
term.
field?
This is absolutely
Not
left.
left
Have
or
you
right
heard
field?
corner infield?
Jesus Christ, no.
That one's
You're
more
either
common.
fucking first base or third.
No, oh my God, you guys
Or-
guys,
or catcher.
you're wrong about this, okay?
You're
I'm
either
right about
the
this.
three
Blah,
position
blah,
or the
blah.
Look at
five
Cody White
position.
explaining us
I'm
again.
right, guys.
Cody the white man.
Missouri.
What number is the pitcher?
1.
That's true. I don't know.
Yeah,
like a 1-3 ground out.
3,
What's the
4,
catcher?
5,
2.
2.
Catcher's 2.
1, 2, 3.
First base is 3. Second base 4. And then third is 5.
And then shortstop 6.
Yeah.
Yes, I was right.
7 and 9.
You say I'm either 3 or 5. I'm not a fucking corner.
Guys, this is absolutely
That's
a
not a
term.
thing.
Yeah.
This is
I've
absolutely.
never heard
Where's
that
the 4 hole?
What? Where's the 4?
They'd always be like that. You got to hit it up the 2 hole. Like there's like specific holes to hit.
Did you ever, when like they didn't have enough players and there was a hole, did you ever have that?
Shift or
No,
you
like
like if
you
we
try to
had
hit
8
it.
players?
Yeah, and you're like, fuck,
Oh
gotta
yeah,
nail it down there.
Fucking just if they usually just don't fill out the outfield.
Yeah.
In the left
no
center.
corners. No corners in the outfield.
Oh, no,
Only
hold
you
on.
had a corner
Hold on.
outfielder
Hold
to
on.
fill there.
Corner, center, or center again, right?
You
center.
can't be corner and center. Then you're not in the corner anymore.
corner.
Guys. Come on.
What does
Well, we
Trout
don't have
play?
enough players.
What does Trout play?
center.
Play center field, which is not a corner outfield.
Who are
position.
the leaders of the field?
What infield or
3
outfield?
players.
The pitcher,
is-
the first baseman,
No.
the center fielder.
Oh, you got one of those. Is
Center
the center,
fielder.
short, and catcher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the short? No one gives a shit about the
Because
short.
Shenner.
Short.
Yeah, shortstop flips
Short,
back and
center,
forth.
first.
He calls. He
What do you
calls.
mean flips back
He
and
calls
forth?
the infield, bro. He's like the leader. Or she. No, well, there's not she yet. Like
Nah,
one day.
Why is there no women baseball players?
I'm surprised that hasn't
Should
happened
be.
yet. There really should be.
Is there a professional softball league?
No, but it's softball is just college.
I'm sure there is.
Oh well,
but like it's just not.
It's
on
not televised. It's not as
No,
big as
yeah,
like.
yeah. There's professional axe throwing, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
When I was in Pony League,
Give them the sport.
Yeah, come
when
on.
I was in Pony League, there was a first baseman. She was a girl. She was fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no, but she was. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I didn't like women back then.
Yeah, but
Talk about that period.
I was just all free willy.
All right. Yeah, you liked everybody. Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys for
Partner and a racist.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Wanger Show. This was a funny one. What the fuck happened? We were fucking all over the place. I love
don't
it.
know, man.
I love it.
Cut it down.
2020. We're back. It's a brand new year. It's new us. Patreon.com/Wangers is where you can find us there. You get some exclusive stuff. We're updating the tiers starting February 1st. You got George W. Bush up in here for some reason. What the fuck? February 1st is when we're going to be changing some things up. We'll let everybody know.
Changes. Good changes.
So, good changes all around. We're working on a brand new sketch. I need to get that photo from you. You know what I'm talking about. The one you naked.
One of your penis, Brian.
not much, bro. You guys gonna have to digitally.
You gotta enhance that one.
Yeah, have CGI. You're gonna be nominated for
Come on
Oscars with that
now.
CGI shit.
Oh, man.
Working on a new sketch. We are developing a new
That
short
deep fake
film.
dick.
Brian, did you read that script that Cody wrote?
What did he fucking send shit
I
like
sent
every
a lot.
day?
It was a
You
bad
sent-
week.
You
He's
sent-
every day.
it was a
no,
bad
at work.
week.
I don't post Pokemon videos
It was
every
a
day.
bad week.
That was one time.
This wasn't
Wow.
Pokemon. I was productive.
Whoa.
Oh
No,
my
j-
goodness.
no,
Did you write that one script I told you to write?
I wrote 4 pages of it.
Okay, but you finish it?
I did not.
Hey, I wrote 5 pages this weekend.
Woo, fuck you, Cody.
Yeah, suck my dick, Cody.
Cody's like,
man.
I just wrote this feature-length
spec script.
For the record.
I haven't touched it in a while. Don't worry. It's
No one
about
listening.
this
Oh,
guy.
this whole thing
Any
I just
idea what we're talking about?
Oh, this whole thing I just threw it on.
I'm just talking about how pretentious Cody is in his emails.
I
You
just
wrote it
wanna
at
say-
Starbucks last week, didn't you?
I just want to say,
Dearest
You wrote it at Starbucks
Wanger,
I
last
started
week,
out
didn't you?
this segment apologizing. And you guys are still going after me.
You wrote it at Starbucks
acknowledged
last week, didn't
that
you?
I've sent those 2 weeks ago. I acknowledge that I sent you guys 3 different scripts this week.
Dearest
and I
Wanger
apologize.
crew, I apologize for all the emails I am sending.
Is that Trump now?
But I just thought I would get some feedback. Just keep in mind, I have
If
not.
you
now he's
can,
not Trump.
if you
I-
can,
I-
what that
respond.
I have not visited this since 3 months ago.
It's probably shit. You don't. I mean, if you read it, you're probably gonna think it sucks.
I just slapped
It's
this
fine.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's taking me 3 weeks to write 5 pages because I'm fucking terrified.
Guys, I had a good week writing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
all right.
It's a good week. Yeah. So
Haven't gotten any notes
It's
on
already
any of them.
registered in the registry of screenwriters, so he can just have a
Ace writing, developing
This is all totally warranted, by the
new
way.
short film, editing.
One
a
of the scripts
sketch,
that I sent them was that short film.
commentaries. We're working on the Last Jedi commentary, and then starting in February, we're going to release all the DCOM, Disney Channel original movies. But yeah, I think the biggest thing right now is our Patreon. We're updating some tiers. So if you liked this show, pledge to us, patreon.com/wangers. You got to add all those W's in there. You can
No, you
find
don't.
us there.
It's just Wangers.
It's the top of the description right there. Just shit all over my joke. You
I hope no
fucking-
one's like Googling like whoa, 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 whoa.
That would have been great. Oh, that would have been great. I would love that. And hey, fuck you. Subscribe to this channel. Oh, I thought you were about to talk. Get us to
I had
10,000.
another script to send you guys. Yeah.
Fucking
I wrote one in
hate
the
you
last
as a
5 minutes.
I hate you as
Oh,
a
man.
Subscribe to
Is
this
there
channel.
themes in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mazes.
Apparently not.
Mazes.
Apparently just shit that I'm spewing out. Just nothing but words that I'm aimlessly typing.
Subscribe to this channel, Amateur Hour Films. Get
No
us to,
subtext or... Oh, my goodness.
help us get to 10,000 subscribers. That's our goal.
Pretty far
Our
from
goal. Shh. I'm
We're
trying.
not even at 5.
I'm trying, Cody.
What are you doing there?
You're reaching.
I
You're reaching for the
made a
stars.
whole video trying. You
Help
tweeted
us
about
get to
Schmodown, you
50,000
jerk.
Help us to 50,000
jerk.
subscribers.
Help the 1 million subscribers. Like this video.
1 billion.
Subscribe. It all helps. Comment down below. All of it helps. You can find this audio podcast on Anchor, Spotify, fucking the Apple Store. What's it called? An Apple Podcast?
Apple Podcast.
Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
Give us a 5-star rating. Do we have any reviews? I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna look.
I thought
it
you
up.
were looking.
I feel like we called for one recently.
What do you mean we called?
Like
for it?
I think we talked on the show. Like, leave us a iTunes thing. or
Oh, we
whatever.
did a
Yeah.
call
I
out.
don't think that's true at all.
You
Use
guys
his way,
finish
fucker.
your finish your stuff.
So you can find us there and watch a recent short film, Stage 4. We're also working on the making of Stage 4. Just got to shoot all the rest of the interviews and we're going to do all that. We're going to do writing some stuff. We won't be in New York this weekend. Cody and I won't be. So if you're in New York, have fun. Have a good old time. Say hi to Mark Ellis for us. He's a really funny human being. I hope you guys are seeing his comedy because he's a funny human being. And
I just want to say that the most recent comment was from October of
Yeah.
last year. So I was totally right that someone just left that
by
comment.
Coco Dishware. I realize I haven't rated 5 stars. I just did. This guy says, "Wings out, boys! Woo!" Also, Dorina is cooler than Frank.
thank you, everybody. And
He's on his phone. He's on Twitter.
I'm gonna read these comments in Dorina's voice.
Okay.
One of the best podcasts.
You sound like a robot.
You can have a crappy day, but these guys will turn your frown upside down.
You sound like Robert Schneider.
Robert Edgars. I'm losing the girl voice. Then bring you stitches. They have a revolving door of great guests to keep the show fresh.
Hold on, can we have Cody read one
Nope.
as Dorina?
Nope. Not
Can
gonna
we
do
have
that.
Cody do that?
Nope.
Says,
You guys. No, that was my Doreen
this one
impression.
says, "You guys are hilarious. Been one of my favorite podcasts for a while. Keep up that great work and wang on. Edit. Oh, you can edit them. I just heard the latest episode and heard you guys talk about Ice 9 Kills.
It's pretty recent.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh my god!
2019.
Wow. Thank you for leaving that comment.